Hi, my name is April Cole, and this is my first year teaching second grade. I taught preschool for 11 years, and coming to second grade, the buzzword was literacy centers, differentiated instruction, and it was a little overwhelming. It was a little intimidating for me on how to organize, how to plan, how to prep, and do all of those things. However, in our classroom, we have implemented literacy centers as part of our everyday routine. And I'm here to show you that it can work, it's easy, and the most important thing is to be organized. The literacy centers that we work on, we do them each month. Each month they are different. We have what we call our literacy menu. Within the menu, we work on reading, word work, writing, and sentence building. Within each of those activities, there are 4 different games or 4 different activities that they do. We make it very simple. Our class does the same for one entire week. We rotate those at the end of every week. And like I said, being a first year, second grade teacher, I wanted to implement them because everybody else did, but it was very, very intimidating. So what I did to make things easier is we have our buckets that we use every day. I just labeled the front and the top. This one is word work, and within each of the buckets we have 4 individual folders that they choose from. Some of them work together in pairs, which is great because then they have the peer tutoring or the peer assistance. We have writing, sentence building, and reading. And the one thing that I like about these is I'm more of a facilitator. I encourage them, I help them, but truly these are self-guided activities that focus on the basic skills. Word work, writing sentences, being creative, and all of those skills they need to make them better readers and writers. Also during this time, I take the time to pull small groups, and we work on sight words, we work on peer editing, we work on skills like Magic E, Bossy R's, things that they're just struggling with. So that is my time to pull small groups and give them the extra one-on-one that they need. And like I said, the one thing that I truly love about these is once you explain them, once you get your routine down, they're very simple. And really any classroom can incorporate these. On the board, I make it easy. I know some classrooms, they put 5 kids and they rotate and they rotate. It's simple. We do it week by week. This week, group 2, you are doing writing. Group 3, you're doing sentence building. Group 4, you are doing reading. And group 1, you are doing word work. Okay? And you know what that means. What I need to do is I have my captains, they come and they organize these for each of the students. And one thing to keep in mind is they only do each activity once. One thing that I found was really important, I know in preschool, when you do centers, you really don't know if they're doing them or they're on task or if they're being held accountable. So in here, each kid has a menu. As they do these, they bring them up to me. I look at their work. If something isn't right, or if I think they haven't worked their very, very hardest, I will give that back to them for them to go back and continue working. And then I do a mark-off sheet at the end of every day, and that just tells them that, you did a great job, I'm very proud of you, and that way they have something to show for it. At the end of the month, I send home their menu as well as a graded rubric sheet for their parents to see what skills they have worked on. This month, we are working on read, think, and match, where they read clues, they think about them, they match them with the pictures or the objects. Sequencing, rebuilding poems, short and long vowels, Magic E words, creating words through a flip book, sorting long U's and short U's, lots of writing, sticker stories. If they had a favorite pet, what would their favorite pet be? We also work on word endings, creating sentences using adjectives and verbs, putting sentences in order. We call it a sentence scrambler. And is this a sentence or not? So a lot of skills that's going to make them better readers and better writers. And like I said, the accountability thing was huge for me because I want to make sure they're getting something out of it. If I'm spending 45 minutes a day, I want to make sure that it's something that I know they're getting practice with. So what we're going to do is, captains, please come and get your buckets. we need Logan, Kira, River, Justin, and Ethan. Come on over. Find your clipboard. Kira and Justin. And then what I do is they're free to work on all of their activities, and they will bring them up to me as they are done. And then I'm going to work, Logan, you can sit next to me, buddy. I'm going to work with this group on Magic Ease, and that just gives me some one-on-one time. Another thing that I like is a lot of these are manipulative. A lot of them, they're actually moving, they're doing, it's not just reading and writing. And you can kind of walk around, Mrs. Bowman, if you want to, and see that they are actually manipulating these centers. So they're fun. They enjoy it. I don't ever hear the, oh my goodness, I don't want to do this. They really have a good time with these. So I'll work on this. It is fun, isn't it? I'll work with that if you want to go around and see them, and then you can kind of come back. Okay. All right, guys. What do you see on your paper?
My friend Magic E.
Yes, and I know just from listening to you read and doing our RTI, some of us are struggling with Magic E values. Some of you are saying the short vowel when we know if there's a Magic E, what is it? Long vowel. So, and I know that highlighters are your favorite things in the world. What I want you to do is I want you to read our poems about my friend Magic E, and I want you to highlight all of the Magic E's that you find. Okay? And you can read them to yourself. Okay. I have a friend named Silent E. He is not like the E, as in she, me, or be. He does not walk. He does not talk. He takes a bit and a bite. Take a look at that. Look at bit and look at bite. What's the difference?
That one has an E.
Yeah. One has an E, so we know that's our Magic E. And bit says our short vowel, doesn't it? And bite has our long vowel. Have, that's right. Okay. So he uses a kit to make a kite. Okay, what's the difference between kit and kite?
I don't know. One has an E and one doesn't.
One has an E. So the E, River, what sound does kite make? What sound does that vowel make? Is it the long vowel or the short vowel?